Good morning. I'm Maureen McCarthy, and I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the College of Sciences and Humanities. I am delighted to welcome you to this ribbon-cutting event and for the Voting System Technical Oversight Program, commonly known as VSTOP, and the graduation commencement for the third cohort of the Certificate Program of Election Administration, Technology, and Security. To begin this event, we will be hearing brief remarks from Ball State President Jeffrey Mearns, followed by Indiana Secretary of State Holly Sullivan, and lastly, from the VSTOP co-directors Dr. J. Bagga and Dr. Bryan Byers. With that, I will now turn the mic over to the President of Ball State University, Jeffrey Mearns.
Thank you, Dean. Good morning. Thank you. As Dean McCarthy says, I have the great good fortune to serve as the president here at Ball State University, and it's a pleasure and a privilege to welcome you here to this special event. I want to express my appreciation to you, Secretary Sullivan. Thank you for your service to the state. Thank you for joining us for this special event. And thank you in particular for wearing the world's largest lapel pin that represent the Ball State Cardinals. Thank you for all that you do for our university and for all Hoosiers. So this morning, as the Dean said, we celebrate a ribbon cutting that has been delayed for probably at least 2 years because of the pandemic. Like so many other good things in our life and our work, the pandemic has put things off for a while, but we're able to gather today to celebrate this exciting day as we celebrate the move for our VSTOP program and to recognize, really to recognize and to celebrate the importance of this program for our university, for our community, and for the state of Indiana. So our university, as you know, we recognize our responsibility as a public university. We recognize our responsibility to support and to serve our community, our region, and the entire state of Indiana. And our mission is to provide, of course, exceptional educational experiences to our students. But we have also made strengthening our community, the impact on our community. We've made that one of the 5 central goals of our strategic plan. And one of the most important ways that we can strengthen the communities, that we can help support the vitality and strength of our communities, is ensuring our commitment to protect and to encourage civic engagement. And I'm grateful to all of our faculty and staff, Dr. Byers, Dr. Bagga. Thank you for deploying your skills and your knowledge in hosting our VSTOP program. We can all appreciate their efforts. These are important efforts to ensure the safety of our state's voting machines and electronic poll books, as well as the training that they provide to state election workers all across the state of Indiana. So these training opportunities are among the strategic learning opportunities we offer at our university to enhance the civic vitality of our state and to encourage professional and personal advancement through lifetime learning. And on that note, I want to congratulate all of our newest graduates who are completing their certificate in election administration, technology, and security. Do we call it CEATS? CEATS, okay. Can the graduates wave their hands? All right, congratulations. Thank you. So you now will be even better empowered to serve our communities and to ensure that our elections run smoothly. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here. I now have the privilege of introducing Secretary Holly Sullivan. Thank you, Secretary. And for all the cameras and photographs, please make sure you get a photograph of, as I said, the world's largest lapel pin.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is an honor to be here. And look at this in true Ball State style. The microphone's even red and black. I love it. It is an honor to be back in Muncie at Ball State. I love driving into Muncie personally. It's where my parents grew up, and my mom and sister all went to Ball State. It's just a cool connection. And then the first time that I walked into our fabulous facility here, I had a rush of memories as well, because my aunt used to teach in this as an elementary school in this building, so had been here many, many times before. So it's great to be back. Thank you, President Mearns, for hosting us today. It's been 5 years that I've had the opportunity to work alongside President Mearns in many other ways to, help Indiana as a whole through Ball State. So thank you so much. I'm happy to be here as well because of VSTOP. It's an amazing partner to my office at the Secretary of State's office. Over the past few years now, elections have been under the microscope. And many of you know that because it's always on our national news feed and all of the input that we've taken in about our elections process. But here in Indiana, we are extremely fortunate, and that happens because of a lot of hard work. And we make sure that our elections process is steeped in integrity in every asset, every part of the process. And we are confident that we know Hoosiers are confident when they go to cast their vote because of all of that work and all of the foundation that is put in place because of VSTOP and others across our state. VSTOP helps us daily with inspections of our equipment and certifying our equipment in a nonpartisan, data-driven, academic way. And I think that's what sets Indiana apart from other states, but also on the back end of our elections process. Indiana is a national leader when it comes to election reviews and election audits. And that's especially because of VSTOP and its critical role here. Our team works with VSTOP to conduct these audits across the state after every election. And this gives Hoosiers another added boost of confidence. We know confidence is critical in making sure that we have the turnout and we have Hoosiers showing up to use the elections process in our state. And knowing that there's a constant watchful eye over the elections process that they engage in is so important to our Hoosier voters. After the 2020 general election, we did in Indiana 5 audits in counties after the general election, and each audit confirmed our election results. And each of those sampled races were confirmed with over 90% confidence level. That is extremely strong, and we know that getting that information out to Hoosiers is so important. I'm pleased to announce today, and I take great honor in announcing that with VSTOP, we will now be doubling the number of post-election general audits across the state of Indiana to 10 counties after our next election. And this is why we have been adamant in the state of Indiana, making sure that every vote cast in Indiana is tied to an auditable paper trail. And that, again, allows us to boost confidence of Hoosier voters. This is an expansion of the great services Dr. Bagga and Dr. Byers that you and VSTOP do for Hoosiers. So if you ask me, this new facility is absolutely well-deserved, and I want to say a wholehearted congratulations for all that has gone into this. And you're right, it's been a couple years in trying to get to the point where we can celebrate that. I also want to say congratulations to our new CEATS graduates. Education is power, and you have devoted time and energy to this class, and our state is better for it, so thank you so much. This component that makes our elections successful truly is the people that are dedicated to doing what you're doing and being in the process, learning more about the process, and therefore making the process even better. As your state's chief elections officer, my job is much easier because of the partnership at VSTOP. So I want to say thank you for making Indiana stronger. And again, I want to say congratulations to Drs. Bagga and Byers and our entire VSTOP team. Thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Secretary Sullivan, President Mons, and Dean McCarthy for your kind words. Good morning. My name is Jo Vasicko. I'm a professor of computer science, and I've been a co-director of the VSTOP program since it began in the January of 2007. This year, VSTOP is celebrating the completion of 15 years of service to the state of Indiana and to Ball State University. We, along with Drs. Scheele, Dr. Jo Vasicko, and she's here today. Thank you, Jo. And Joe Losco, 3 political science professors who are also associated with the Bowen Center for Public Affairs, started the program back in 2007 with a gracious grant from the Indiana Secretary of State's office. Please allow me a moment to introduce our team, and we do have a strong team. Along with the VSTOP co-director, Dr. Byers, we have Elizabeth Beatrice, our project specialist back there. Mark Chateau, certification specialist. Duncan Clem, who is our internal IT specialist. Thomas May, our graduate assistant, and Susan Gerard, our admin coordinator. Dr. Kinsella, who is the managing director of the Bowen Center and a professor in political science, and Dr. Ergin, who is here, a professor in computer science, have also worked with VSTOP off and on as VSTOP faculty fellows. And we are proud to have them. We also have some guests amongst us that I would like to recognize, and we are happy that you are here, and we would like to welcome you. Mr. Brad King, co-director of the Indiana Election Division, and Valerie Maraicha, co-general counsel of Indiana Election Division. We are happy to have you, and other members from the Secretary of State's office, and also Vice President for Government Relations at Ball State, Becca Rice, is here with us today. Thank you. We have enjoyed our close relationship with the Secretary's office, the Indiana Election Division, and staff from both the offices for the last 15 years. On top of that, we have also worked with the election officials from the 92 counties in Indiana, and it's been a pleasure working with them, and we continue to do so. One of the major activities that VSTOP is involved in, and the Secretary mentioned that, is the certification of voting systems and electronic poll books to enhance the integrity of elections in Indiana. Among its other accomplishments, VSTOP created the first ever certification protocol in the nation for certification of electronic poll books. And other states have emulated our protocol and have come to us for recommendations. And we are very proud of that. Among one of our other activities is the Certificate in Election Administration, Technology and Security, CEATS, as Secretary Sullivan mentioned. Our first cohort began in 2018, and now we are pleased to see that our third cohort is graduating today. We could not offer this opportunity without continued support from the Indiana Secretary of State. We are grateful to you, Madam Secretary. This space, which is officially presented to you today, is a testament to the dedication and support for VSTOP shared by the state and the university. Thank you. I'm now pleased to introduce my colleague and co-director of VSTOP, Dr. Byers, Bryan Byers. Bryan?
Thank you, Dr. Bagga. As he mentioned, my name is Bryan Byers. I'm also a co-director of the VSTOP program, as well as a professor of criminal justice and criminology here at Ball State University. I started with the program in January of 2017, so I'm a relative newcomer compared to Jay, who's been with the program since its inception. But it's been a real pleasure to be part of such a meaningful and wonderful opportunity that VSTOP is, and to have the opportunity to work with the state. Whoops, sorry. I knew I'd mess up something up here. To work with the state and to work with other members of the university community. So another activity that we have been involved with that Secretary Sullivan mentioned are post-election audits. And we're very proud of the fact that the VSTOP program has conducted several of these within the state of Indiana, and will continue to conduct those with the support of the Secretary's office. Also, our certificate in election administration, technology, and security, which is one of the big reasons we're here today, to honor our most recent graduates, is of particular interest to us, and it's very special to us because both Jay and I are educators, and so it has a special place in our hearts as co-directors of the program because of that. We have thoroughly enjoyed the program and what we've been able to offer the election administrators within the state of Indiana. through the program and with the support of the Secretary's office. It's wonderful to know that we can make an impact with local election officials within the state. To our knowledge, there's no other program like ours in the whole country, and it has received national recognition. It's been shared with others around the country, other secretaries' offices and election administrators, and those involved in elections, and academics as well. So it's well known out there. Today, including including today's graduates, will be 35 participants who have been through the program. So we're very proud of the fact that we've been able to do that. And we're about to start Cohort 4, which right now, if I'm not mistaken, and Liz, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we have 7? 8. Oh, that's better. Yeah, okay. We'll keep growing, right? And so the 4th cohort will be starting very soon. And it's about a year-long program. VSTOP is clearly an interdisciplinary program here at Ball State University, and we're very proud of our dedicated professional staff and students. Jay introduced our wonderful staff, and it's been truly a pleasure to work with them, and because they make such a tremendous impact and contribution to what we do. So it's my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Chad Kinsella, who is the Managing Director of the Bowen Center for Public Affairs at Ball State University.
Thank you, Brian and Jay. It's an honor to be here at this event. So the Bowen Center started in 2007 to honor the legacy of Governor Bowen by encouraging political participation and good government in Indiana. And as part of the Bowen Center since the beginning, VSTOP's played a key part in accomplishing those lofty goals. So VSTOP plays a key role in ensuring the security of our elections, one of the hallmarks of a republic, and through the CEATS program, assists our local election officials to make improvements to election administration. So this beautiful new facility that we're also celebrating today is a testament to the exceptional work that VSTOP provides in the state, and it's important to Ball State University. So again, thank you for allowing me here, and without any more ado, I guess I will turn it back over to the VSTOP directors, and we can begin presenting the certificates to outstanding graduates from the CEATS program.
Thank you, Dr. Kinsella. So the way this is going to work is we are going to ask each participant, and we'll call out your name, each participants in the seat who is graduating today, and we are going to request Madam Secretary to join us here to do the presentation of the certificates. Thank you. And I'll share this with Brian, and so I'll do the first few, and Brian, then it's all yours. Our first graduate is Angela Cornett. She is an election administration in Clark County. Angela? Yes. And there was another name that I missed out. Thank you, Brian. Nancy Bryant, who couldn't be here today, she'll be making her presentation virtually, and she'll be getting her certificate later. Nancy Bryant is an election deputy for Grant County. So thank you, Nancy, if you are listening. Okay. Our next graduate is Christine Crawford. Christine is the Circuit Court Clerk for Tipton County. Christine.
Thank you.
Next, we have Heather Dowler. Heather is the Deputy Election Administrator for Tipton County. Next, we have Enola Gallion. Enola is the election clerk for Clay County. If I can get these separated.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello again. It's my pleasure to award with the secretary the remaining certificates today. First, we have Jennifer Lewis. Jennifer is the deputy clerk, assistant. This is long. Deputy clerk. She has a lot of jobs. Deputy clerk, assistant supervisor for election equipment and juvenile court, and Title 4D court clerk for Vigo County. Next, we have Tashua Manuel, and she is the election security and technology manager for Allen County. Oops, there you go.
Thank you.
Next, we have, let's see, Amir. She is the voter registration clerk for Delaware County. Our next recipient is Elizabeth Syverson, and she is the administrative assistant in Vigo County. We have two additional graduates today who were unable to be here. Beth Wisman. Beth is the elections deputy for Hamilton County. If you can hear us, Beth, we wish you the best and congratulations.
And they are doing a public test today. So
They
Beth
are.
is
That's
at
right.
work.
So they're doing, yeah. Mhm. Jessica Whitehead also could not be here. She is joining virtually, I understand. So she is the election deputy clerk for Delaware County. And if you can hear us, Jessica, many congratulations to you too. And congratulations to all the graduates. We're very, very proud of every one of you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Thank you.
We want to thank Secretary of State and the VSTOP co-directors for the presentation of those certificates, and congratulations to each of you, CEATS graduates, on all that you have accomplished. We will now transition to the ribbon-cutting ceremony. After the ribbon-cutting ceremony, please feel free to enjoy some refreshments, and the VSTOP facilities will be available for self-guided tours. I would like everyone to join us in the hallway, and for those of you joining virtually, please stand by as we prepare for this moment. So President Mearns, Secretary of State, Dr. J. Bagga and Dr. Bryan Byers, and Dr. Chad Kinsella, if you'll join me in the hall.
Thank you. Other people coming to join us, or are we just doing this?
I think we're going that way.
You want this? We should get this little young man. You should come up here, right up here. Yeah, come on up. Come up right up here so you can see. Come on, right up here so you can see. Right up here. There you go. You've never seen a pair of scissors this big, right, in your school?
All right, we're gonna do a group shot right here, so everybody smile, don't cut yet. All right, 1, 2, 3. One more, 1, 2, 3. All right, and then I think we've got most everybody out here, so we'll go ahead and go through the cut.
Now, Sam, you got to give everyone instructions so they don't cut too soon.
Yes, so you
Listen
guys,
carefully.
everybody cut on 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Very nice.
Yes.